Greetings, my friends. I'm Gilles Mansillon. I come to wish you a good day and to pull out a few cards to see what's going on in this month of August. It was announced that this week is the most powerful week of the year as far as the transformation. On this August 8 portal, we may wake up the next day completely different, so much more sensitive, which will be absolutely multiplied by the full moon in Aquarius, the ninth, and the doorway was still open, but it's happening already. For now, I feel very much like there is a lot of darkness that is right before the dawn now, hopefully, because I made this very bizarre dream, so strange dream that was informing me of something. As soon as I woke up, Spirit gave me a guidance that's completely the opposite, so I wonder if it's not astral beings that are trying to confuse me. So I'm receiving heavy information about certain situations but it's very important to be constant in our light and not to allow anything to destabilize from our own well-being and center. To be constant in our alignment. So I'm going to pull a few cards to look at the 12 constellations. It's valid for all the 12 signs. So if it's your ascendant, it may be more even talkative, or your sign or your moon, but it's for everybody. Just see how you will interpret that. I thank you very much for not to forget to subscribe. Thank you for your comments. I really enjoyed to see your reflection in relationship to all that. I thank you for your likes and for sharing, as well as for your donations if you can. It won't help me solve my affairs, but it helped me to survive until I can. So thank you so very much. So I'm going to pull those cards. I'm going to pull 13 cards. It will be 12 cards for the 12 constellation and an outcome. So the first constellation is Aries. Aries is what is potential, what is before us. Is the I am, and what's potential is the living goddess. It is balance, harmony, peace, joy. It's really the sense of balance and beauty and all of that, and something that we've been working for, and it will come naturally when it is the time when we've completely when we can feel it. This morning I had this connection to nature for like 1 second. It was felt so good. It was through my vision realm, and I could have stayed like 5-10 seconds there, but then it left me. The feeling left. What we then in Taurus is what we have, what we possess. Is right now the ability to self-preservation, is to find this inner self. That when there is too much chaos outside, or things that are really too challenging, we can always return to that inner sanctum, to preserve ourselves from being torn, pushed and pulled in this physical world. Then in Gemini is what we communicate, is our communication, is the short trips and motion, we move. And here we have a solar return, so there is a brand new mind processes that are coming. It's really here, it's an eclipse, but it's really a turning point. We really, mentally, it's really anchored on that level. So we just enjoy that. There's a renewal of our mental processes. Then in Cancer is our inner world, our environment. And here we have like a bubble. It's good to be just spontaneous in relationship to what is going on. So just be spontaneous, be ready to find wisdom, to deal with kind and calm to whatever comes up. Then in Leo is passion, is creativity, is family. And here we have a mystical experience. It is the guardian. It is a deep, powerful transformation. It is it's a mystical experience, an initiation, so to speak. So the heart will continue to unfold its plan. For the heart, it knows all things. It's beyond time, beyond space, and sometimes it can be confusing. What comes to the heart may not be understood by the mind, but for me, it is the guide, nevertheless. After that, in Virgo, is how we nourish ourselves materially and spiritually. And here we have Shiva, the power, the pillar of fire. It is really an increase of power. We're nourishing ourselves from putting our hand on the light, from increase of power, of consciousness. It is yes of the Ace of Wands. It is a very powerful time. So we continue to nourish ourselves from that light, from that. Here it is the water and the fire that are coming together. Then in Libra, it's all the world of relationship. It is a social world, and here there is an empowerment. It is the hot seat. It is the seat of the emperor. So there is a deep empowerment that is coming, and we want to be seated in our empowerment, seated in our I am presence, and because it's a lot of responsibility to be there, but it's also, if we follow our heart and our spirituality, if we follow the guidance, we'll be led to make always the right decision. Then in Scorpio is what comes up from the subconscious, all those things of the subconscious, death, sex, money, all the deep things of the subconscious. So that is, subconscious is the past that comes up. And here we have the cosmic carrot. It means follow the guidance. It's like your heart and your guides are guiding you towards what you need to get. So just continue. Whatever comes up is to follow this cosmic carrot. It's like a carrot, and it's like, we have to follow it. It is the guiding light. It is the beacon, a pilot. And I am presence is the pilot. It is the guide, ultimate guide. After that, we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius is what we aim. It is our laws, our philosophies, our concerns. And here we have the garden, the rose garden. So it is all about success and beauty and ease. So it is really much what we seek, a life of grace and ease. Then in Capricorn is what comes to us from the universe. The goat, it's a goat Amalte, the mother of Zeus. So Capricorn is a very practical sign. It's about utilizing. It's very business sign. It's what comes to us from the Great Mother. And here it is meditation. It is the cremation ground. It's about transcending all the lower aspect to move into this new earth, and the doors of the world will open. So there's going to be a lot of action, a lot of wonderful things that are going to be coming. That the universe is going to be offering opportunities. It's really it's the chariot. Then in Aquarius is our friends, our hopes, our wishes, and here we have eternal life. So it's a very wonderful thing to have there. It is we're reconnecting to our immortal self, our eternal understanding of our true nature, and integrating little by little those frequencies and energies. And then in Pisces, which is the karma, the inevitable, it means it's the white lady, the mother of pearl. So it's like we have to transcend it's a card that just says that there is no choice, that we're going to go through ups and downs. There may be time of pessimism. It's like the impurity, the things that come up, and the pearl. In the oyster, it is the piece of sand, the impurity that comes into the oyster that creates those beautiful things that is the pearl. So accept all that you are, and be fearless in relationship to that. Be the joker. Just be careful not to dwell or to stay when there is energy that brings you down. Do not linger into that, because all those lower frequency energies and blockages, traumas and all fears and doubts and all kinds of things will come up to be released this month. So there is a great path of liberation. And what's going to be coming at the end is totally banana. It's completely outside the box. There is completely illogical. What's coming in there won't be really logical. It will be unexpected. It's going to be quite... It's going to be very interesting to see. So it's like it's a bit absurd. So do not take things too seriously. Stay focalized on your point of freedom, your joy, your happiness, and your well-being. Interesting reading. And so we're moving towards this Alliance Gates, which was announced as the monumental energy shift that we're going to be feeling. It's the apex on the 8th, and it's going to be double the integration with the full moon in Aquarius on the 9th, and then there's going to be this Saturn and Neptune conjunction. It happens every 33 years. Saturn is about the path of the Earth, the duty, the responsibility, and Neptune is the illusions, the dreams, the addiction. So Saturn is going to assist us in liberating so many of the old ways, all the old addiction. Then on the 11th there is Mercury that goes retrograde, and on the 12th there's going to be a conjunction between Venus and Jupiter. So very, very powerful potential for miracles and blessings. So it should be a lot easier after this week, but this month will definitely be transformative, because we're shifting dimensions. Each dimension has an upper and lower level. Well, there is 7 levels in each dimension, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and so we seek to always go on the top of the dimension that we are in right now, our physical body, seeking to go on the top of the third dimension to reach the fourth dimension, and our consciousness seeks to be on the top of the fourth dimension so we can access the fifth dimension with these lion gates. The fifth dimension is a total liberation of all pressure, all limitations. Will still be physical, but and then we'll access also higher dimensions even, because the ego mind is limited and is limited by all the past in relationship to spiritual truths. We can only depend and rely on inner revelations. But what is revealed to you through dreams or intuition or meditation is not your imagination. Imagination is still very good to use. It is informing the universe. It is a co-creative process. But what comes to you, do not believe that it is you're making it up. Something comes up, a truth is revealed. You have to take it seriously as something that has been given from your higher self, from your divinity. So it is very important to try to be as constant as possible in our joy and alignment. And same thing with cosmic visions. When a vision comes, it's different than when we project something into. It's good to be receptive and creative, but visions is really something that comes from our higher self, from our God self, and then we can make mental projections. Because mental projections and asking and praying is an act of creativity, and every thought is creative. It's a prayer. Every thought is a sort of a prayer. So be careful what you think. Think positive. But we're really dependent on our higher self. Before that, we use our ego, our mental self, and our willpower to make things happen. But now I feel I've completely exhausted all the avenues of actions. So I'm completely depending on my higher self. I can only pause and wait for the solution and the guidance to come, so that I know how to solve those problems that are before me. So it is. I'm looking forward to fun adventure, to playful co-creation, interaction, social interactions. I hope this will be in the works coming up. So my friends, I thank you very much. I'm going to pull a few cards from the Akash. The Akash is our memory banks. Those are things that come up in terms of memory, since we had this. Dangerous, I don't know if it was in the French video, we had the dangerous to see the past that coming back. So it's like the card of the day is about the knighthood. It's very much about being noble, being just, being true, defending the truth, to be noble, to enrich our character, and to seek out others that are this round table. We want to get together, because we'll be so much more powerful when we come together. The higher wisdom is forgiveness. So it's important for me. I know there's certain people I need to forgive, but there is need for forgiveness and self-forgiveness. So continue to work with that. What needs to be understood is the wish. It's like we made some commitment on a soul contract. I'm not talking about all past life dead wishes that we no longer need, like poverty or abnegation or anything like that. But we made certain wish and contract with certain souls. We want to fulfill the promises we made. What we need to do is biblical, to be integrated in the plan of God, to bring about this new. We're completely in the Antichrist time, so it is important to shine our light. It's like we're in the fullness of the darkness of those times, of the revelations. So it is important to align with our source and creator. And the outcome is the bride and groom. So it's going to be quite romantic, but it's announcing a real solid relationship, lasting relationship. For me, I'm being very challenged on that level. I have many probabilities, and so I don't know, but there's one that still feel very, very much stronger than all the others. So we'll see. It's just very strange. The energies are still in the flux level, but we'll see what happens in the next few days. I hope you traverse this portal, you get ready, you prepare yourself for this inner transformation. Just come back to center and pause regularly. Well, thank you very much for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Thank you for your donations. I wish you a wonderful day, and maybe I'll return, but if not, I wish you a good entry into this fifth dimensional portal of the Lion's Gate. Namaste.